And of our first slide here, who would like to pay for college? The average tuition and fees for a four-year bachelor's degree in the United States is $8,893 for in-state attendees of public college, $22,203 for out-of-state attendees of public colleges, and $30,094 for private nonprofit colleges. Yes, you see the cost of it. Well, great. Now that I have your attention, I will share with you all a great benefit to fund your education. It is the post 9/11 GI Bill. What is the post 9/11 GI Bill? Well, the post 9/11 GI Bill provides education benefits for service members who have served on active duty for 90 or more days since September 10, 2001. The post 9/11 GI Bill can pay your full tuition and fees at school, provide you with a monthly housing allowance while you're going to school, and give you up to $1,000 a year to use for books and supplies. Another provision of the post 9/11 GI Bill allows eligible service members to transfer the unused benefits to family members. I'm a military spouse and I'm currently in graduate school using the GI Bill to fund my education. How does that sound to you? Great. Well, what can you use it for? You can use it for college degrees like associate's degrees, bachelor's, or higher vocational technical training, including non-college programs, on-the-job apprenticeship programs, license and certification reimbursement, national testing programs like SAT, CLEP, AP, etc., flight training, corresponding training, work studies, and tuition assistance top-up and tutorial assistance. Of course, they have the GI Bill school comparison tool. And you can see here on our slide, the website is https://va.gov/GI Bill comparison tool. Well, VA made it easier to research colleges and employers approved for the GI Bill. Answer just a few questions about yourself and the school employer you're considering. You'll receive an estimate of your GI Bill benefits and some information about the facility. And if you can see here, the screenshot there, some of the questions they will ask: what is your military status? And of course, you see here, how do you want to take classes? Okay, so the question is, what do you qualify for? If you look here at the slide, and I give you a list of several things. I give you a list of active duty, if you're active duty, veteran, spouse using transfer benefits, and also a child using transfer benefits. So if you're active duty service member, you'll qualify for tuition and fees and a book stipend. You're probably wondering why you do not qualify for a monthly housing allowance. Well, because you receive a monthly housing allowance while you're on active duty. For veterans, you're qualified for tuition assistance, tuition and fees, monthly housing allowance, book stipend, yellow ribbon, and relocation. For spouses using transfer benefits, tuition and fees, book stipend. You will notice on the monthly housing allowance note 1 in yellow ribbon, and also the spouses are qualified for relocation. If you look at here on note 1, a spouse cannot get a monthly housing allowance or yellow ribbon benefit if the sponsor is still on active duty. Oh, bummer. Monthly housing allowance is not for active duty service members because you're already, like I said, receiving the basic allowance for housing. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about the tuition and fees for public schools. So VA will pay your tuition and fee payments directly to the school. Tuition payments are based on the amount of credible active duty service after September 10, 2001. So let's do the math here. If you have 24 months active duty after September 10th, 2001, your GI Bill benefit tier percentage is 80%. If you're attending a public school with tuition of $10,000 per semester, 80% of your tuition and fees, or $8,000, will be paid by the post 9/11 GI Bill. The GI Bill can pay up to the full resident tuition at any public school if you are qualified to receive benefits at the 100% rate based on your active service. public schools must offer resident tuition to all veterans who have been out of the military for less than 3 years, their dependents using transfer benefits, and their dependents using transfer benefits of active duty members. Tuition fees for private colleges. If you're attending a private or foreign school, the VA will pay you an annual maximum of $23,671.94. If you're taking undergrad classes, your training time is determined as follows. So let's do the math again. If 12 credits are considered full-time, a course load of 6 credit yields a training time of 50%. So 6 divided by 12 equals 0.50. Whereas a course load of 7 credit yields a training time of 58%. So 7 divided by 12 equals 0.58. In this scenario, a veteran would need to enroll for at least 7 credits, such as 2 3-credit classes and 1 credit lab, in order to receive the housing allowance benefits. For graduate training, the VA will pay your benefits based on what the school reports your training time to be. So if you're taking 3 graduate hours and the school tells the VA that you're considered a full-time student, that is what VA will pay you. Once the training time is determined, the monthly housing allowance is paid at the nearest 10% level. For instance, if your training is determined to be 58% as calculated, you'll be paid 60% of the applicable housing allowance. If your training time is calculated to be 84%, you need to pay 80% of the applicable housing allowance. Any questions? Let's move on. Book and supply stipend. You may receive an annual book stipend of up to $1,000 a year with the post 9/11 GI Bill. This stipend will be paid at the beginning of each term. It is paid based on the number of credits taken by each student at $41 per credit hour. All right, so let's go ahead and move on. Since we're talking about education, let's have our pop quiz. Are you ready? Okay, so the first question is fill in the blank. Okay, so fill in the blank. VA will pay your tuition and fees directly to what? Give you some time. Okay, 2 more seconds. The school. Wonderful. The second question, true or false? You may receive a book stipend of up to $1,000 per semester with the post 9/11 GI Bill. Is it true or is it false? 2 more seconds. You're right. The answer is true. Good, good, good. Y'all ready for school? All right, the last question, multiple choice. Ooh. What benefit does the military spouse qualify for? Your choices are A, housing allowance, B, tuition and fees and book stipend, or C, tuition and fees. Give you a few seconds. Two seconds left. Wonderful. The answer is B, tuition and fees and book stipend. Do you have any questions? Okay. These are great resources. If you don't know these already, I want to go ahead and share these great resources with you. You see, the first one is www.military1source.mil. Great resources for everything regarding education, regarding any financial assistance that you may need. All the resources that you would need is available on Military One Source site, and you can go ahead and create an account with the Military One Source. Also, the second resource at hand is the va.gov. This was a great resource for you if you want to know more details about the GI Bill. That's a great resource for you as well to save to your favorites. Last but not least, I did share this with you. This is a scholarship database. It's called the Money Geek. So this is a scholarship database for veterans. If you want to go ahead and actually just look at all the scholarships available for you, you're welcome to do so. Well, that's all that I have for you today is understanding about the post 9/11 GI Bill. Once again, thank you for your service and